4-6 Fitness calls their Viper lat attachment the Kleva built killer. But is it truly better than one of the most beloved landmine and lat pull down attachments? The No Fate channel? Checking in. Jonathan here, and 4-6 Fitness is the most despised equipment manufacturer on the home gym Discord, even unseating Titan Fitness. This is Sparta! Now Mario, the owner, leans into that wicked hard. He even called his new Viper lat attachment the Kleva built killer, with its articulating handles and an adjustable range anywhere from 12 to 32 inches. Damn! Now before you get all butthurt down in the comments, we obviously know that Mario is calling out the Atlas multi-grip attachment because it is so popular, because it is so beloved. And it's not a new marketing strategy. Tons of phone companies labeled their new cell phone the iPhone killer, and the world kept turning. But forget the marketing, forget the hype, forget all the hate for 4-6 Fitness. I am gonna go category by category, comparing the Viper lat to the Atlas. We're gonna start off with the category you care most about, and that has to be cost. Now, the Kleva built Rep Fitness collaboration, if you only buy this individually, is gonna be $200. And you know my affiliate link is in the description. Keep in mind, if you buy like all of the stuff that they're selling as a package deal, you're gonna save some more money, but as it stands, $200. Now, the Viper lat comes in $225, but you can save a boatload of money with my coupon code NOFATE247. Also, links in the description. So as far as cost goes, they are almost identical, especially when you factor in my code NOFATE247. As far as shipping goes, 4-6 Fitness is shipping theirs immediately, and I believe Rep Kleva collaboration, as of right now when I checked the interwebs, was a week out. So that's really not much of a difference. But how do they function? Which one feels better? What's gonna give you more muscles in the gym? Now, 4-6 Fitness has a better range of motion, it has a better muscle contraction, and even a width, because in large part of these articulating handles, you really can get a beautiful contraction when you're doing those pull motions. And in terms of angle adjustments, you can have it as narrow as 12 inches or as wide as 32 inches, giving you tons of options. But that doesn't mean you need to kick this Kleva built Atlas multi-grip out of bed. This is super easy to use because in fact it's made out of high grade aluminum, so even though it is exceptionally light, it's also super strong, making it easy to clip into your lat pull down or just slide it over your barbell for your landmine rows. Also, as far as the handle width options go, it comes with 3, narrow to wide, and you've got an option to kind of really dial in this middle handle on either side if you so choose.
You know you. And I know you know that I know you.
And you like your knurl prawn. You want the most pristine, best knurling to give you that max grip on your heaviest lifts. Now, 4-6 Fitness does come in with a very pristine knurling, but I would rate this as a medium knurling. It's gonna be perfect for most of you in terms of what you're looking for. It's not gonna let your hands slip one iota, and it's not gonna cut them up to kingdom come.
Perfect.
But if we're giving out W's, you gotta give it to Kleva built, because their collaboration with Rep Fitness allows for not one knurling option, but 2. You can go with their medium or you can go with their aggressive. Now I know if you go on the Garage Gym Facebook group, they're all gonna tell you go ultra aggressive because they're hardos and that's the best thing for you. I have to admit, I got the aggressive and I like the aggressive. It's, as you would expect, aggressive. But for the most of us, if you're gonna be at a local gym or you're gonna have someone with maybe not as rugged hands as yours truly, you might wanna go with the medium grip. I've got that grip in-house in terms of the Colorado bar that Rep Fitness produces. It is beautiful and it's never left me feeling like, oh, I just wish the knurling was more aggressive. Now, I don't know what you tell your wife in terms of what made you choose her, but we all know it was looks and looks alone. So which of these actually looks better, is more aesthetic? You gotta go with the Kleva built all day. Not only does it have a beautiful glossy shine to it, it's got this laser etching. No, it's not a sticker.
Got him!
Laser etching on not one, but both sides. And frankly, it's just sleek. It almost looks like a work of art. Time out. If you are into fitness or home gyms, you gotta go to Home Gym Con 2025. I got my airfare, I got my hotel. It's gonna be at the Galt House, a historically famous hotel in Louisville, Kentucky, a brand new venue. It's gonna be the who's who, Rogue, Rep, Titan, Bells of Steel, Fringe Sport, and it's gonna be all of the little guys too. There's over 100 different vendors showing you their home gym equipment that you may not even know exists. And there's a whole bunch of different activities on top of that. It's gonna be a wild time. You're exactly like me, as lazy as it comes, especially when it comes to your home gym. You want to clip it in, grip it, and rip it. You don't want some 20-minute DIY setup process to have your Instagram following be all impressed that you made something out of wood and pulleys. You just want to get to work. You want to lift your weights, get those gains, get your swole on, and get after it. Now, I'm going to tell you as far as which of these is easier to use, it has to be Kleva built. Not only is it lighter, so it's easier to just pick up, throw on, and use, it also is pretty dumbed down, right? You've got 3 handles, you clip it in, you figure out which handle you want to use for the day, and you get after it. As you can see from how I'm holding this, the 4-6 Fitness Viper lat, yes, it is heavier. It's not really a big pain to load this onto your barbell for landmine work or just clip it in an overhead lat pull down. But keep in mind, it's gonna be like a 2-hand operation, and you're gonna have to go an extra step in terms of setting these handles to the desired width. Now, when I first got this in, I thought these handles were gonna be a nuisance, but the pop pins make them super easy to change widths in like 2 or maybe even 3 seconds. And the articulating handles are something else.
And it feels different. It feels fantastic.
Now, one thing that none of the marketing mentions and none of the other home gym gurus like to touch upon is storage. If you have a home gym with a whole bunch of stuff cluttered around, lying on the floor, you're not gonna wanna train there. It just gets annoying and frustrating. You want an open space where you can just get after your lifts. And as you can imagine, Kleva built is gonna be much, much easier to store. It's a bit more uniform, it's a bit lighter. You can throw it on your wall control flat, which is what I usually have it back there, and there you go. Now, as far as 4-6 Fitness, it's not the end of the world. Again, it is heavier, and you have these articulating handles that do have to be accounted for. Now, you could take these handles off to make this main piece easier to store, but then you gotta have to remember where your handles are, and then you've gotta reattach the handles when it comes time to use it. And now it's time. It is time for the most asked question: which would I pick if I could only pick one? And the reality is, I don't have a dog in the fight because I've got affiliate links to both of these in the description. And when you use those links, yes, it does help out the channel, but it's not a two-way street. When you use those links, let me know so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. But at the end of the day, I'm super lazy. I don't have time to set stuff up. At the end of the day, I'm going with Kleva built. It is beautiful on the eyes, and ultimately, it just simply works. Now, if you're one of those guys that's listening to podcasts, reading training books, trying to find the way to get the most muscle activation and to prolong protein synthesis in your body, then you've got to go with 4-6 Fitness, because you're going to feel this more in your back muscles and in your overall body because of these articulating handles and because of how it's going to just feel when you end up getting that squeeze on. Now, 2 other things that are going to give you a bigger back: these 2 videos. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.